Stop walking over the weight rack and just guessing which dumbbell to pick up. If you've ever finished a set and wondered if the dumbbell was heavy enough to count, then watch this, because I'm going to be sharing simple methods that are going to help you pick the correct weight every single time. Let's start with how the weight's supposed to feel. Let's say an exercise calls for 3 sets of 10, and the ideal weight will feel challenging in the beginning, and by about rep 7, it should be super tough. Like to where you're wondering if you could even get to 10. And I don't mean rep 7 of your 3rd set. The weight needs to challenge your muscles in order to change your body and gain strength. However, keep in mind, you should be able to complete every rep with good form. You're probably thinking, why don't I just keep the same weight I've always used for every exercise? It's easy, and I know I can complete the workout. And you might feel that burn when you're working out with that set of dumbbells. The problem with doing that is your body adapts pretty quickly. And if you're not increasing the load or the tension on your muscles, then your body won't change and you won't get stronger. Plus, your larger muscles might not be getting the stimulus they need. Each exercise uses different primary muscles to move the weight. Take the incline dumbbell chest press, for example. Your chest is a large muscle group, and you use multiple muscles when you press the weight. Your pecs, your triceps, front delts, and your rotator cuff muscles. Whereas, say, the dumbbell bicep curl is more of an isolation exercise. So you're using your biceps to move the weight. Your biceps are also a much smaller muscle group. Therefore, you can press more weight than you can curl. But if you're using the same set of dumbbells for both exercises, your chest won't be getting enough tension to increase your strength. Or the weight might be too heavy for your biceps and you won't be able to curl it up. And then you end up sacrificing form and recruiting other muscles just to move the weight up. So it's super important to have a weight that'll challenge each muscle or muscle group in a way they need to grow. Maybe you feel the burn with light weights, and you probably gain some strength in the beginning. But to build muscle and gain strength, you have to apply progressive overload. That means increasing the resistance as your body adapts. So if you're not increasing the weight, you might end up doing 200 reps per set just to challenge your muscles enough to grow. And I'm not sure who has time or patience to do that. I know I don't, and my ADHD brain would not go for that. You don't need to hit 200 reps to know if the weight's too light. Basically, if a set calls for 12 reps and you hit 12 reps but feel like you could just keep going, the weight's too light. When it comes to making sure you don't increase the weight too much, I base things on form. You want to be able to complete all reps and all sets of the exercise with proper form before increasing the weight. When the weight's too heavy, you will feel it within the first few reps. You won't be able to complete the exercise with full range of motion and proper form. The key to getting the most out of your exercise and preventing injury is to keep proper form and not force the movement. When you force the movement because the weight is too heavy, you end up recruiting other muscles and maybe twisting and turning your body just to get the weight up. We all have days where the weight feels lighter or heavier than it did last time we did the exercise. So if the weight that you grab is too heavy, don't try to finish the set. Just put it back and grab the next lower weight so you can complete the reps and sets with proper form. Now let's put it all together in an exercise. Let's say your program calls for 3 sets of 10 of dumbbell bicep curls. The first set you pick up curling, and it might feel challenging, but the last few weren't super tough. Maybe you felt the burn a little, but you're able to hit 10 reps. Since it was challenging, but it wasn't a huge struggle to complete the set, you go up and wait for the second set. This set is tough, however, you can still hit 10 while keeping good form. But by rep 6, it was pretty tough, and maybe you paused for a second or two to be able to finish the set without messing up your form. In that case, you should keep the same weight for the 3rd set. Don't go up and wait until you're able to complete all the reps in the set without pausing and while keeping your form. It might seem like everybody in the gym knows exactly what weight to grab except for you. However, that's not the case at all. I've sat down, started, and had to stop and adjust the weight either up or down. One thing I highly recommend is tracking your workouts. Write down the weight, the sets, the reps for each exercise, and any notes that may apply so that it helps you out for the next time you do that workout. Don't just quickly grab any weight just to get out of the free weight section. No one's paying attention to what size weight you're grabbing. You want to choose a weight that is right for you so that you can complete your exercises with proper form, making sure that those last few reps are super challenging so that you can build strength. Stay consistent and keep applying progressive overload, and you will start seeing results. It does take a while, so don't stop before you start seeing and feeling the benefits. Questions on weight that I did not cover in this video, or if there's an exercise that you want me to cover in detail for form, put it in the comments. See you on the next one.